So we're playing Bully. This is a 360 game from Rockstar. Do you know where Rockstar is based?
Is it Dundee?
Yeah. I think they've got an office in Edinburgh as well, actually. But they are a Scotland-based company.
Yeah, they're really worldwide. So, the Scholarship Edition, the one we were playing, I haven't played it all the way through, but there's going to be like little extras that weren't in the 360 game because it's like a kind of rehash for the Xbox One.
Alright.
So, it does say in the back of the box what's there, but
that's interesting, I didn't know that.
I think there's going to be a big push in old titles being launched on current consoles, but you know, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
I haven't really been following the industry lately, like what's coming out and what's...
No, I'll tell you, to be honest with you, at the moment, there's nothing interesting me that's out at the moment. Absolutely nothing. And it's annoying because I've been sitting down, loading up a console of some sort and like, what do I want to play? Looking through all my games and then not playing anything.
Yeah, I need something, like, need that new challenge and all that, and then you're not getting it. But I only picked this up from, like, I walked by and saw it. I didn't know it was actually a thing. And just that nostalgia forced me to pick it up.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing this game actually. Because this is a game I remember it coming out and wanting to get it.
Yeah.
And just never got it.
It's the same as Skate 3, the second that became backwards compatible. I played through it again, and it's crazy that I'm playing all these games I played when I was 18.
Yeah.
It's like, I know what happens, I know what's coming next, but...
So I think I did watch someone play a bit of this game when it came out, but I can't remember any of it. Bullworth, is that the name of the school?
Yeah. It's meant to be like the toughest school in the land.
We'll see.
You haven't met old Jimmy yet. But that's the lead character's name.
Is that who we play as?
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I believe
That guy.
it's Jimmy. Yeah, that's him. Give me his little slingshot.
His little slingshot.
I love those, like, again, I just love all the, like, illustrations in games.
Yeah. The kind of comic book that I had in the background was quite cool.
Yeah.
So we've just been dropped off. Is this, I think it's a boarding school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there is a thing you can watch in the loading screen of your mum taking you to the
Where'd you come from?
boarding school.
Where did she come from? Did she phase through the gate? How did
it's-
they know that kid was there?
Yeah.
Sure you'll be very happy here.
I believe they just come out every time they see a car, maybe.
Anyway, I can't spend my
Where is the ice cream van?
little boys.
Oh, it's another student. Let's go berate him.
So, I believe she's out here. Her character gets quite annoying as a game goes on because she's just like the suck up to the headmaster.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you just completely... She wants you to go see the headmaster right
Yeah.
now. And,
Or this has an option to turn on subtitles.
I don't know, we can have a look. This game is really one of those games that...
Oh yeah, you can see the Rockstar influence straight away, can't you?
Yeah.
That little minimap.
It's really reminiscent of San Andreas, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um,
That's one of the few ones I actually played through.
remember the buttons as we go along.
Is he going in? Nope.
Thought I pressed that.
You realize that someone just runs up to the door and just stands in front of it, then realise they've got to take a step to the left. I'll tell you about the time I was going into McDonald's. I told you that.
No, just tell me anyway.
Oh, it's embarrassing. So I go up to the door, I try and push it, and it's a pull door, which is embarrassing in of itself, but I'm sure we've all been there.
Yeah.
This little old lady, she must have been 70, comes up and pulls the door open for me, and I walk there, I'm like, thank you.
There's a really good, just speaking of doors and funny stories, I probably shouldn't tell this because she's a lovely old lady, but I once was standing in Kilmarnock outside body care and watched my gran full on walk into the glass door.
No. Oh, your gran is a lovely lady, I've met her.
But she did that total, we put a door there. But that, you know, like when something bad happens, you've got two options from that point. You can either stand and laugh hysterically, or you can blame the inanimate object for what's going on. And I just, it's always great when you see like drunk people fall off a chair.
My dad once walked into a lamppost I wasn't there, so I'm hearing this second hand. I think my mum told me the story. But he walked into it, like face side on, so he must have been like facing left or right, just walked into it. But he turns back around, fists up in the air, ready to fight someone because they'd already been punched in the face.
Oh,
Not just lamppost.
that's fantastic. My granddad once came in drunk. I can't remember this story, if it was his mum's house or like his house with my gran, but he saw a lamp. I don't know, I think it might have had a jacket over it or something, and he punched it. Thought there was someone in the house.
Oh, craziness.
This is very quickly becoming an episode of telling embarrassing stories
about other people.
Well, you had one. You started off. So that was the headmaster giving us the good old straight up and fly right chat.
It's a nice school.
Yeah, I believe now we're going to run off and get into uniform. But
I only give people what they have coming to
I like this game. It always puts me weirdly reminiscent of when I was at school.
Yeah.
Because that's where you are. And it always reminds me of stupid things. So this might be a gold mine. It might be a gold mine of us telling stories, or it might just end up with all our friends and family hating us. So far, my grand's not going to be best pleased.
She probably won't watch this.
I'll get back to her. She's like the mafia.
Was that kind of charge attack?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fighting in this game.
Yeah. Like, so we'll come off the beaten track a bit and go. So you've got the kind of jockey guys.
Yeah.
They're always up for a bit. And if you come round this side of the school, it introduces them later, but there's the kind of like the rocker, kind of greaser guys.
Yeah.
They, I shouldn't stray too far because I'm going to end up getting. There's like, do you know in Grand Theft Auto, there's just kind of wanted level.
Yeah.
If prefects and stuff see me right now, I'll get a little bit of a wanted level for not being in uniform.
Yeah. And what happens if you get like all the way?
If you get caught, the game's it's remarkably annoying. But the game will. Oh, this is the kind of joke, guys. Excuse me while I drink some milk and kick some ass.
I've already finished my milk.
I'll have to block a bit.
There's this teaching you just how to fight.
Yeah.
The combo XXX.
Yes.
Another grab. Throw. Simple stuff, I take it.
Yeah.
Ooh, was that kick straight to the crotch?
It was indeed.
Oh, is that health? That little ring. Does it get more difficult, or is the fighting pretty?
Certain enemies, like if you get like an enemy say that's bigger than you,
yeah,
they're harder. But it's just kind of like generic grunts for most of it. But excuse me, you can find yourself in points where you're fighting like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Actually, here comes a big one.
You're dead.
Hey, break it up.
I'm new here, punk.
Break it up.
So like yeah, when you come through the game, like, you can sometimes you can either fight people or like the big guys you're not really going to win against.
Yeah.
But you can kind of shove them and run away, or you can pay them off to leave you alone.
Oh, interesting.
So
there's a money component.
Yeah.
Hey,
I hate this character.
Yeah. What's it to you?
For anyone who's listening to the audio, unlike me and Andrew, he's but he's a remarkably snobby kind of like little kid, and he's very manipulative. And
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
He tries to get you on his side.
Get off, man. Listen to me, tough guy.
He's like Draco
You
Malfoy.
just arrived at the toughest school in the country, and I'm
I can
Come on.
teach you how
be your
to find a
friend.
wheel
Trust
or something.
In a
Potter.
place like
Come on,
this,
Potter.
you're gonna need friends.
Potter's got himself a
You
girlfriend.
gonna play nice or what?
I should play through the
Yeah.
Potter games.
Sure. Good.
I've never played
So how
them.
about I
That'd be
show
really
you
fun.
around?
I definitely played 1, 2, 3, and I think 4.
We don't have a
I
bar,
definitely own the first 3.
just
Let's
a
get
soda.
me a soda.
Funnily enough, the first 3 I own on 3 different
See
consoles.
what I mean? Like this game is just like people will randomly approach you for no reason and start fighting with you, particularly in like the dormitory. Like
Yeah. So you're just trying to grab a soda and someone comes up and hits you.
yeah.
What does a soda do? Health?
Oh,
Oh, wedgie! Drinking pot
I
will
think I
restore
may have-
your health.
I think I might have failed this mission because he wants to fight with me now.
That's a You can just run off to the next checkpoint.
Let's just get changed.
Maybe I like you more in your new threads.
My uniform.
So as you progress, is this the only uniform you get, or do you get like change?
Nah, you can get other stuff as the game goes on, like hats and.
Pajamas.
I'm sure they'd love me in my pajamas.
That's something that's weird about kind of boarding school. If you've got to be in uniform, but you know your clothes are like just down the hall.
How you doing?
Yeah.
You must be the new kid. I'm Pete Kowalski. Jimmy
Looks a bit of a dweeb.
Don't ask how I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've been here 5 minutes.
Well, this is like the
already people want me
crazy school.
Even my
Yeah.
parents didn't
So what's he
think
doing
this
there?
quickly. Well,
Don't know,
welcome to
mate, just
Bullworth.
horrible
It's
parents.
a job. Great. I've been expelled from anywhere halfway
Maybe they
decent.
thought this would toughen them up a bit.
You need to man up, son. You're off to Bullworth. I bet if you were to really listen to the backstory, I bet his dad went to Bullworth.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. Whip me into shape, whip you into shape.
We're still at that kind of point where the game's just introducing itself to us.
So is this your room?
Yeah, this is my.
Does anyone else stay in your room?
No, just you. It's a
So
remarkably
there's
big
a-
room for so
Yeah,
many
it's
people.
massive. Was there a little baseball on the side cabinet there? Hasn't he just walked in and got changed? Who put his stuff here? Was it like shipped?
Yeah.
And then someone took out his single baseball and left it on the side?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's kind of weird. As good as the game goes on, I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but we have to attend class.
Yeah.
We have to like do little mini games that are class related. But the chemistry one's really good because we've got like a chemistry set in our room.
Yeah.
And once we start getting better at chemistry,
Close books!
we can make like stink bombs and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
And you just come to your room, play with the chemistry set that's there, and you've got tasks. We'll just go through the next task and then
Yes, I'm good.
we can.
It's reminding me of the Harry Potter games just because you're in a school. And the
Mm.
Harry Potter games are obviously set in a school. You go between classes and you fight people in between them. So it's kind of like Bully actually now that I think of it.
Kind of reminds me of Greenwood Academy, which is the school we went to, of course.
Oh, the girls' door.
Whoops!
Is that where you want to
I
go?
always get that wrong, and you can get
Sure you did.
yes, on accident, of course. But you get like heat off the
Yeah.
prefects.
So are you about to start like the next big task?
Yeah, okay.
Or do you want to buy a drink and we'll start on the next episode?
Yeah, let's go.
Drink your pop. What kind of
Enjoy
pop is
this
it?
tangy
Is it just called pop?
bean cola?
Bean cola. Okay, so in the next episode we'll start off by starting this next challenge.
That we shall.